And he's good on the second.
Well, Noah has that boisterous, playful personality. I think his quirks maybe threw people off early on, but he's a wonderful teammate. He's unselfish, and I think more than anything, you know, his unguarded personality sort of helped him connect with his teammates.
Brooks dishes to Noah. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And a chance here to see where the Clippers sit in the NBA statistically right now. Second in scoring, second in field goal percentage, and they're number 2 in fewest turnovers a game. I call that squeezing the orange, and that's a team effort, everybody valuing the ball.
And I think what's most impressive when you talk about those points per game is the fact that they're spreading it around. This is a very unselfish team. They work to get good shots every time down the floor, and they become a very efficient offensive team.
And for Noah, who is really gregarious and outgoing off the court, but you get in between those lines and his intense competitiveness becomes apparent. I mean, he's locked in all business. Fierce competitor, laser focused on winning, and he's not worried about making a few enemies in the process.
Well, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
And blocked. Rivers again. Heinrich. Right wing. Redick for 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Clippers. On top. Just dominating this one. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Looking at the game for Paul. 12-point, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Chicago with the ball. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3, the small forward. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
You know, they've done a lot of things right in this game, but one thing they have to improve on is their ball security.
They've been lucky. They've had a lot of turnovers, but some of those mistakes just haven't come back to haunt them. But that could change in a hurry.
No good from Gasol.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
For 3, Dunleavy. And again, no good by Chicago.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Well, from long range, we've got a set of point guards here. That have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. Chris Paul, fourth.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the three. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a three-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
Now that makes a pair of turnovers for him just in the last couple of minutes, so you got to be a little more careful with the ball out there.
Butler kicks it to Noah. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. From beyond the arc and then some.